Do y'all remember the story about the man, the godly man that was in a flood? So he climbed to his roof and prayed to God to reach out and save him from the floodwaters. And a number of people came to help him, a guy in a boat, a guy in a helicopter, but he kept passing on all this aid, saying, "No, God's going to save me." Until finally, the waters came up and swept him away. Basically, the lesson being, you don't wait for the supernatural miracle to come. God's providing with the people coming towards you. And I think, looking at today, that's still an apt lesson, and it really describes a lot of modern Christian nationality today, where instead of looking at what is provided to them and what they can do and inside themselves to help build themselves up and help enjoy life better, they're looking outside of themselves for salvation and believing what these people are saying is the reason for the stage of life that they're in at this moment. They're looking for someone else to save them, a miracle to come in, and they'll believe it. They're open to this idea of it can't be anything I'm doing. It's got to be because of all these causes coming in. So if the economy's bad, if the job market's bad, if whatever's bad in the country, it's not anything I could do myself to adjust and assimilate and make my life better and more pleasant to live. No, it's got to be because all these other things are going on, and this is going to cure me, this person from the outside. This constant reaching out for a miracle to happen, that's never going to be provided. The aid's always been around. The help has always been around for these people. The simple truth of the matter is they don't want to do the work. They don't want to look inside of themselves, so they shut themselves out to critically thinking, looking at what they could do to better themselves, but instead look for someone else to be their savior, to reach in and start saying, this is the problem, to basically set up scapegoats inside a society saying, this is the reason why you're here, when it has nothing to do with them actually. And honestly, when you start getting rid of and assigning these scapegoats, it's probably going to make these people's lives a lot more difficult and a lot harder to live. They're probably going to have worse jobs paying less money because they're the ones that are going to have to fill these positions that we're getting rid of when we deport immigrants out of the country. They were the ones saying that all the problems are caused because these people choose to live a way that they want to live, and that this is how they feel like they need to love and live how they love, and this is how they were built and designed. But they're the issue because it makes me uncomfortable. So we're going to put labels and attack these people saying this is the issue. That's not the issue. There's boats, there's helicopters coming to pull you out. You don't look for the miracle coming from above. No one person in government, no party in government is ever going to help you be any better. You got to look at what you can do for yourself. You got to see what works best in your life, how you can assimilate to the environment around you to make yourself better and to build yourself up the best you possibly can, just to enjoy life in a way that gets provided for you because you did all the work. But when you want to be lazy and expect other people to do all the heavy lifting for you and expect this to be just rolled over and given to you because these people promise it, it's never going to happen. It's been proven throughout history when people start scapegoating things and causing or blaming other groups and entities for the issues going on, bad things tend to happen. You don't end up getting any better out of it. Maybe temporarily, but in the long term, you're going to suffer greatly. Start looking inside yourself. Look and see how you can save yourself to bring yourself out. There's nothing outside you that's going to save you and bring you to this greater place. We can experience the best we possibly can in this world day to day just by doing the work and looking inside ourselves and seeing what decisions and choices I can make to make myself have a happy day and enjoy life to the fullest. And then just go out and do that. But when we look for these other groups or these other people or these other parties or entities to kind of pick us up, no matter what side of the aisle you fall on, they're going to fail you every time and then make you feel guilty for not doing the work to support them and lift them up.